Alright guys, what's up guys? It's been a while. I haven't ridden in a bit, about like 2-3 weeks. Let's see if I still got it. For anyone that barely rides just like me, especially like the winter time, does it feel weird just being back on the bike? For me it is. It really is. It's like a whole different beast. Oh. Anyways guys, happy Christmas. Hope everyone had a good Christmas, because I did. Well, mine was pretty decent, I guess. Mine was pretty decent, I would say. Alright, I gotta practice my stops, because sometimes I stop weird. So ooh, feels good to be back on two wheels, guys. It really does, even though it's been a while for me. Yeah, I think it's been like 2 weeks, I would say. Damn, did I accidentally mess up my mirror? I think I did. There we go, mirror is good. Right side, so it's gonna be the right side. It's gonna move my arm a little bit. Anyways guys, hopefully everyone had a good Christmas, and hopefully this New Year's will be good. This new year, 2026, hopefully it'll be a good year for all of us. Feels good to be back on two wheels, fellas. Anyways, my goal for next year is to consistently post videos, because I really want to do this, you know, post videos and just have content, I guess. Like, I enjoy recording, and my goal for 2026, starting now, is to upload vlogs, motovlogs, even though sometimes it'll be random, short rides and shit like that. I don't care. Oh man, my light's flashing. I might have to go get gas here. I have to fill up. I got 32 miles. Gas light's flashing. Let's go get gas. CBR, bruh. It's cool seeing other riders. Really is. I can tell that sounds like a 300, but it's all right. We're all riders, you know. We all start somewhere. We all start somewhere. See which way he going. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna try to do this whole content thing. What the fuck? I know this damn thing's not full. I'm near empty. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do this whole content thing, man. It's like, I enjoy making videos, so I'm just like kind of nervous just to be putting out my shit out there, you know? And I don't know who's judging, and I hate being judged, but I guess that's part of it, you know? There's another brother. It's a good day to ride, I'm not gonna lie. It's a good day to ride. And oh my god, am I having a hard time again? I don't know why. I have a hard time always pumping gas sometimes, but I gotta make sure I got my card. Yep, I got my card. But next year, man, 2026, from now on, starting today, I'm gonna start uploading content. I just really enjoy making content, even though I don't put it out there. I make like short clips now and then, but you know, I want to put out some long form videos just because it's fun. You know what I'm saying? It's fun. It's really, really fun. And we're gonna here we go. We're gonna ride. I don't really take this road as often as I do, but I kind of know how to. I know my ways. Anyways, guys, hopefully everyone had a good New Year's, Christmas, and hopefully everyone got whatever they wanted. I know for me, even though I didn't get what I wanted, or you know, I didn't get any gifts, but I'm blessed to have a wonderful family. I'm blessed to be part of a really good family, and you know, just being surrounded with good people and amazing people, and having a wife, and you know, it's a blessing, you know. It's a blessing for sure, and I'm honestly happy, even though I didn't get any gifts for just me, but even though my wife did something for me, I'm grateful, and truly blessed. And you know, I just want to talk and vent, I guess. Like, so my content is gonna be really me just venting and talking and just saying some random shit here and there, and but first off, you know, I'm pretty sure if you guys just go on my page, I ride a 2024 GSX 8R. Yeah, it's a 24, I think. I forgot, but I got it this year, like over the summer. A little close to the summer, at least, like probably March or whatnot, and March, April, probably, yeah, summertime. I got this bike summertime, and as you guys can't really tell, but I only have 1,600 miles on this bike, and I don't ride often as much, just because where I live is just really busy, and if I ride my bike to work and home, it gets a little scary, because where I'm at in Jacksonville, it's a scary place to ride sometimes, because there's just so many bikers going down and dying, and I understand that's due to speeding and it's not being responsible. Even though you're a responsible driver, I mean not driver, rider, you just don't know what other people's intentions are sometimes, because some people, you know, they drive distracted. Even me, I'm not even gonna lie, sometimes I drive distracted just because I got a brand new 2026 Civic Si. You know, I got all these features on my bike that not my bike, I got this feature, all these features on my 26 Si, like, you know, not heads up display, like the text feature, the navigation. It's constantly a distraction, you know. So I'm very cautious and aware of other people that's around me, especially, you know, if I'm on my bike and I'm on two wheels. And when I see other riders, you know, I look out for them too if I'm driving my car. Someone left their kids' toys right there, broke. But yeah, this is why I don't ride my bike as often as I really should. What the fuck is that? Is that a trailer? I think it is a trailer. So I don't know. I don't know what's behind this. And I don't know if there's a person. I don't want a car flying. Yeah, that's just weird, bro. That's not very safe. It's not very safe. That's the type of shit that happens, even though you take back roads just like this, man. Just some random ass shit like that happens. It's really weird. Let's talk about like me not riding so much. I'm pretty sure a lot of people can relate. I'm a married man, and I have a wife. I have, you know, I don't have kids, but I have dogs, I have cats. But the good thing is, for me, unlike other riders or some young riders mainly, it's I have a life insurance that will cover all of my wife's expenses, pay off the house, pay off whatever debt I have. My wife will be taken care of. But yeah, I'm just very cautious. I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to die. I value life, even though I love riding motorcycles. Riding a motorcycle, man, it really changed my life. It changed my perspective of, you know, you only live once, and you gotta enjoy life to its fullest. And you know, that's why I do what I do, and I ride. And even though I know, you know, as riders, we gotta accept that if something happens to us, something happens to us, but God forbids that. You know, God protects us from anything. You know, life's a blessing, and we can't take life for granted. I at all these doggos. There's so many doggos. Look at the doggo. Something's hitting my helmet and I don't know what it is. Woo. Look at this. Look at this. Motherfucker broke down. Yeah, man, this is why I don't ride as much, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys can relate, you know, to those that ride on the weekends only. You guys know what I'm talking about, you know. Yeah, I value life way too much to daily ride my bike, and I'm beyond blessed to just have wonderful people around me, so I value them so much to where I'm very cautious of what I do, where I ride, how I ride. Do I ride fast? Do I ride slow? You know, that's my mindset. And hopefully, you know, a lot of you guys do the same thing, you know, that does ride, you know, because life's too short. And I get that life's too short, and you know, but you know, sometimes you gotta be cautious. You know, if we die or I die, my wife's gonna be hurt. My wife's gonna be depressed. Even though my wife is set for life with money, I love my wife, and plus my mom. You know, I don't want my mom to be crying and depressed as well. And you know, my mom and I, we have a very close relationship, and I'm pretty sure if I die or anything happens to me, she'll be worried as fuck. You know, a lot of people out there, they're not very fortunate to have a good relationship with their mother or their parents or their significant other, but for me, I do. You know, that this life, I only have one chance, and I gotta make this one chance worth it, and I gotta value it a lot, you know. Dang, my first video on YouTube is gonna be really depressing and it's gonna be really deep. But it's alright, you know. This is just my introduction of who I am as a rider. Yeah, look at this asshole. Go that way, motherfucker. Pay attention. Get off the fucking phone. Look at this house, man. That's a fucking amazing, beautiful house or property. I gotta keep an eye on my GoPro because my chin mount, the double-sided adhesive, after like 2 years, I think it's giving out. I guess this first video is literally just me being brave and just taking that leap of putting out videos. I really enjoy putting out videos, guys. It's just like sometimes it's like I don't know who's gonna watch this. You know, I ride a GSX 8R, you know, a Gixxer for all of you guys, you know. You know, I ride a parallel twin sports touring bike. You know, it's an amazing bike. I love it. You know, I'm not in an aggressive position. Originally, I made a pre-order. So before, let me tell you guys something. I didn't want. So I don't know how to say this, but so first off, I've looked into this bike a long time ago when I had my cruiser. I fell in love with the yellow version of the 8R, and I really wanted it. And then I found out about CF Moto, CF Moto is a Chinese brand, but they're growing in North America, and they're a great brand in my personal opinion. And oh god, it's bumpy over there. And I wanted the 675 SS, their 3-cylinder bike, and that's when I made up my mind. I'm not gonna get this. I wasn't gonna get a Gixxer or whatnot, and all that stuff. But I ended up getting a fucking Gixxer. My dumbass. Oh wait, this is not my turn. Oh yeah, it is. Never mind, it is my turn. I was like, man, I don't remember this. But yeah, originally I was looking into this bike, and I really wanted one. And then I found out about CF Moto. But yeah, and then pre-ordered it, and then it kept getting delayed due to the tariffs. And then like literally a month after buying this bike, literally, I found out that it was finally coming out, and I was so mad because I went to CF Moto, one of those ride-alongs or test rides, and I found out that the 675 SS was coming out within like 3 weeks during the test rides. I was so pissed. I was like, fuck. And I've been debating of trading this 8R in for the bike that I wanted, you know. I mean, I made my down payment or deposit for the pre-order of the 675 SS. It just went towards this bike, you know. I put in like 1,000, and it just went to this bike, and I said, fuck it, you know, I'm gonna get it. I'm just gonna get it because I was impatient, and I didn't know, no one knew when the 675 SS was coming out. And then when CF Moto did that ride tour and showing off the 675, and that's when I found out. So like literally probably 1 or 2 months after buying this bike, I'm like, damn, I fucked up. But it is what it is, you know. I really like this bike because it's upright. The 675 SS would have been, you know, it's a sport bike. It was lean. You have to lean in and all that bullshit. That's the story of how I got my Gixxer 8R. I even had a video of my first ride, but I deleted it because I was embarrassed and I didn't want to make content because I didn't want to be judged. But now it's 2025 and it's gonna be 2026. Fuck it. We're just gonna talk about random ass shit, you know? Because life is fucking random. That's all I gotta say. Life is fucking random. Hey, there's another rider. I miss riding fast, guys. What the fuck is hitting my helmet? I think it's my hoodie. So I have this very thick bomber jacket hitting my helmet. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna end the video here. I literally just ranted a little bit and told you about me, who I am as a rider, why I barely ride, and hopefully some of you guys understand. And there's so many riders out today. I love it when cruiser guys wave at sports riders, man. Because when I was riding my cruiser, I always wave at other riders, cruisers, sports bikes. That was me. I wave all the time because we're all riders, we're all the same. Anyways, that's gonna be my first video ever of about, you know, just making my first content, man. It's all about fun and games. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, or whoever's watching. So, peace.